teams have booked their spots into the semi-finals of the Champions Cup. But the question is, who will be that fourth team into the semi-final? We'll find out very soon, as the Kingston College, the only two-time champions of this championship, play against Central High. It's all live from Sabina Park in Kingston, Jamaica. Hello, welcome back to Sabina Park. My name is Gerard Morris-Seeley with Janae Robinson. Janae, Kingston College up against Central High, who were not supposed to be here. This one's going to be a good game.
Yes, Central High, they are debutants for this match. I don't think they're not supposed to be here. I think they've made their way into...
Well, let's put it into context. They started the final day of quarterfinal action in the Augusta Cup fourth with no points. They got the assist from Clarendon College, who beat the Mannings, beat Dintle Technical 4-0, and then they beat Edwin Allen. So they have had a good season, but they were not poised initially to be in this position, but they capitalized.
Well, they're here.
Yeah, so they come up against Kingston College now, and we wait to see. What do you think this one's going to be?
Well, I think it's going to be a tough fight. I don't think Casey's going to give this one up easily, and I think Central High has what it takes. They're here. So,
well, it's going to be a tough task for Central, but they've been slaying giants so far. But let's go upstairs now to our commentary team, who have all the action. I think we made a double substitution.
Yes.
And Chris Taylor now, he's joined with Donald Oliver.
Double substitution indeed. Thank you so much, Gerard and Janae, and we're looking forward to this contest. Kingston College against Central High. Of course, a spot in the semi-final of the ISSA Champions Cup, very much at stake. We've seen one game already so far here at Sabina Park, and the result went in the way of Clarendon College, who got the better of Mona by 3-1. We can tell you also that St. Andrew Technical High School edged out Manchester High by 1-0. That one played at St. Elizabeth Technical High School. We can also inform you that Jamaica College ran past the Manning School by 4-0. So just one quarter-final remains in the Champions Cup between KC and Central. Kingston College, this is how they got through to be one of the 4 teams to represent the Manning Cup in the Champions Cup. They defeated Mona 4-2, got by Charles Smith 5-0, went by St. George's College 4-1. And as far as Central is concerned, they got the one win at the most critical time, that 2-0 victory over Edwin Allen after losing out to Dintil and Clarendon College in the first couple of games in the quarterfinal rounds of the Augusta Cup. But they are here, and they are looking to really take the form of their last outing into this clash against Kingston College, who very much have the home support. There they are, and they have the jerseys in the hope that they could dazzle as the jerseys are this evening under the lights here at Sabina Park. But it's still a very good team by Kingston College, and they, of course, they're hoping to get by Central High. Nerissa Golson will be in the middle. Jermaine Yising and Shireen Allen will be the assistant referees. Kingston College, as we know them, this is their starting lineup. They have Malik Williams in goal, a back 4 of Kemar Waugh, Robert Sow, Blaine Byam and Kashim Harris. In the middle of the park, Samuel Shakes, Rajay Taylor, the 16-year-old, and Ashani Kennedy. Up front, Jaheim McLean on the left, Tayshawn Mattis on the right. He has 12 assists to his name. Jaheim Johnson is their striker.
They're playing with a 4-3-3 Kingston College, and yet Jaheim McLean gets the start today. 2 goals, 4 assists for him. Exciting number 19 for KC. Yeah, no short of Gibbs or Dejon Richards, but still a strong lineup nevertheless. Tayshawn Mattis, probably the most experienced player in that lineup, with 4 goals as well to go with the 13 assists.
Serve right, you hear that? We have blue for FIFA, we have green for fair play. Call is yours, they call in here. Green, blue tip, ball outside. Want this up, so the ball is yours. Gentlemen, we play football, we appreciate, alright? If you know you're the whistle, continue playing. All the best.
Central High with an interesting lineup. Leon Ricketts is in goal. They have a back three of Anwick Gordon, Zidane Christie, and Emery Ayton. They have 6 in the middle of the park: Giovanna McDonald, Rajay Lewin, Nathaniel Howe, Shane Gordon, James Gallimore, and Delane Clark, and they'll be playing behind James Dyer.
3-5-2 their lineup. Shane Gordon, their leading goal scorer, alongside Dylan Clark, their captain, both with 6 goals. Gordon with 6 assists as well. He wears the number 11. Look out for those two. Clark wearing their number 19, and he has 5 assists, their captain. Central High peaking at the right time, you'd have to say, with that important victory over a tough Edwin Allen team, that 2-0 victory. So coming into this fixture, riding high Central, getting into a semi-final, that's such a big deal for them in the Costa Cup. And can they create an upset here? As I said, couple main players, especially Gibbs and Richards, not starting for KC. So can the team in brown do some heavy damage?
Kingston College will the kickoff. They'll be kicking up towards Up Park Camp. Central High will be going in the opposite direction towards downtown Kingston and the Caribbean Sea. And they are seeking to do some defending right now. Kingston College on the prowl.
Kingston College, the only team in this competition to win it twice. A competition which started back in 2014. And yeah, KC with victories in 2019 and 2017. Looking to make it 3.
Well, this is McLean trying to find shakes on that occasion. McLean lost it high inside the box at the back post. Not the cleanest defending by Central at the moment. Now they manage to clear up towards the edge of the penalty box. And they go long. Clark. Delane Clark retrieves. He's the skipper. Swings this across. Nobody there in brown. They're trying to play it around Central. Looking confident at the moment. Again, not a convincing clearance. James Dyer trying his best to beat his marker there. And all of a sudden, Kingston College trying to turn defense into attack.
Shaheen Johnson making the run on the left flank. Hasn't really had the kind of season you want to remember. Shaheen Johnson. There's Tashawn Mattis, player to watch. 13 assists, 4 goals. Did take some time to get his first goal of the season.
Shakes inside the box. It's a big chance. Buried. Oh, the finish was emphatic. It really was. And it's a Shawnee Kennedy in the right place at the right time. That's goal number 6 for him this season. Kingston College with the start that they wanted.
Still a quality starting lineup this, and Kennedy has shown a lot of quality this season. Excellent ball put into the box. Not the best defending from Central, in the wrong position, behind the attacker instead of in front of him. And that was a top finish, not easy on the half volley from Kennedy, and a half dozen on the season.
Well, they've got the start that they wanted, resting a number of their players, and still they have the initiative in this contest. How can and will Central High respond? KC again in the attacking third. This one is swung inside and it goes behind for a goal kick to Central.
Central High's player to watch, Shane Gordon. We spoke about him earlier. 6 goals, 6 assists in this second season, 18 years of age, and he'll have a lot of work to do. Central going down within 3 minutes of the start. from a quality parish though. Central Clarendon Parish, they have won the most DaCosta Cups of all the parishes. Most DaCosta Cup titles, some 23 coming from the parish of Clarendon. Clarendon College already through to the semi-finals with a really dominant performance over Mona. Can Central High get back in this one and create some trouble?
Well, they have a free kick. It's Nathaniel Howe behind it. High and wide. There is Raymond Watson, the man in charge of this Kingston College unit. Was assistant to Ludlow Bernard quite a number of years, had the under-16 team for quite a few years, was in charge of that setup, and now he's been promoted to the senior ranks.
Won junior titles under 14 and under 16 for Kingston College as their coach.
Oh, nicely done. The challenge from behind. Play continues, shakes, delivers. Here's another chance. And it's saved, well saved. It's Kennedy again.
And it was shakes to Kennedy. The same combination that created that goal after 3 minutes. And Kennedy was on target, but not enough pace behind it to beat the goalkeeper.
Central, they've been under the cosh in the first 6 minutes of this one. Trying to create a chance of their own now. Lofted inside the area, but nobody there. A little bit nervous at the back. Malik Williams in particular, between the sticks. Shakes, he's been given acres of space. And Central will come away with this one, thanks to Anric Gordon. Not the best pass from the middle of the park. Roger Taylor fouled. Jermaine Douglas is the head coach of Central High. Manufactured a small miracle in getting 3 points after winning their only game in the quarterfinal round of the DaCosta Cup. Got some help from Clarendon College as well. This is Kennedy. All the way back to Byam. So committed there by McLean. Central. Oh, nice turn. Howe was trying to get inside the box. It was put behind by Byam in the right place. First corner kick of the game going to Central High. Gordon's delivery at the back post. Harris putting it into touch. It's a pretty strong Kingston College bench led by one, Dejon Richards. Call him Whisper. Probably not needed to make a statement this evening. Casey coming forward. And it's a corner kick to the team from North Street. Or throw-in rather. Kept inside. Nobody there at the back post attacking it. But Johnson will retrieve. Jaheim Johnson. Speculative effort from distance from the Kingston College skipper. Has a goal to his name so far, playing by him. Oh, nice touch. He was thinking of a shot, I think. Mattis on the left drives it across. Not the most convincing clearance. Johnson couldn't quite get there. Shakes. There was a deflection on it. It's a corner kick. Here it comes, and he had some space there. Kennedy again, he's having all the chances for Kingston College. There he was just outside the 6-yard box, but he just couldn't guide the header towards the target. Here's Casey again. Kennedy with it. Shakes on it. Shakes drives this one. Fabulous save by Leon Ricketts. Well, we have seen him score the spectacular before, and he almost shook Sabina Park again.
Too much time on the ball being allowed by Central. Yeah, Casey have a lot of quality in their team. None more than that shot from Shakes. Just one goal on the season so far, Samuel Shakes. And nearly doubled his tally to number 18.
Here's the corner kick. Nodded away. Kingston College pitching up tent in Central's half. And here's Central trying to get out of their own defensive third. Nobody there really in brown. And Casey will start again. Kashim Harris on the ball. Nice touch outside. Shakes again with some space to work with. And was there a deflection? Yeah, no. Referee's pointed for a goal kick.
Crowding out the middle of the field, that's the Central way. Generally very solid defensively, make it difficult, they make it difficult generally for the opponent. The problem for them is that Casey has gotten a goal early, so they will have to find a way, they will have to at some point be willing to take a chance and push more players forward. The counter-attacking football has certainly been the plan from Central so far this evening.
As long as they're within striking range, Central wouldn't be too perturbed. It wasn't, of course, in their best interest that they conceded early, mind you, but
a one-goal advantage, I agree with you. They'll feel like they just need that one moment to get back into it and to force something.
Because they did try and set up defensively sound. Ball played inside too much on it on that occasion from Rajay Taylor. young man getting a chance in the starting lineup, the 16-year-old.
No surprise that KC is certainly enjoying majority of the possession, but they will know that a one-goal advantage alone is very dangerous, especially against this Central team who, as we said, peaking at the right time. Who would have thought when we watched them against Taysha's Golden early in the season, even though they got that 4-1 victory, that they would have been in the semi-finals of the Costa Cup.
Yeah.
Outdoing themselves, Central. Good to see.
A team that has improved as the competition went on in the Costa Cup.
An experienced coach in Jermaine Douglas, who is their PE teacher as well, been in national setup as well, Jermaine Douglas. So he has put the talents together well. And they are coming out of a tough group which had Glenmuir High as a part of it.
They have been knocking on the door for the last few seasons, in fact, Central High. I remember them topping their group about 3 or 4 seasons back.
There's Jermaine Douglas, Old Harbour High, a part of that group as well, who always cause trouble. A very good parish when it comes to football, Clarendon. In fact, the parish of Clarendon have, 3 Premier League teams at the higher level as well, currently. 3 out of 14 from the parish of Clarendon.
They should say they should have some more as well. A lot of champions, of course, they have produced, especially at the schoolboy football level.
Of course, for those who are wondering, those 3: Humble Lion, Veer United, and
the
of
new boys
recent,
Chapelton.
the Chapelton Maroons.
Oh, here's a chance for Central to get back into this contest. He was looking for the pass.
Yeah, the pass wasn't going to be accurate from the captain. But KC, you have seen in games, they do give chances, they do give opportunities. It's just whether or not you're going to take them. With this in lead, lots of time left for Central to create something.
And they have another corner kick here, Central.
Come on!
Gordon again with the delivery. Headed away by Kingston College. Now they have a free kick. They may just be growing into the game, Central High. Can they capitalize on one of these set pieces? They've sent bodies forward. Here's the delivery, and there's too much on it. Wasted in the end. Central High, of course, your next outing, the Costa Cup semi-final against Manchester High.
Manchester High went out of the Champions Cup with a 1-0 loss to St Andrew Technical. And yeah, I think Central will fancy their chances in that game, Donald. A really good chance of making the Costa Cup final for the first time.
To be fair, I think both teams will be fancying their chances.
Well, yeah. I don't think anyone would have wanted to go Clarendon College. Mannings will have that task. Last year's beaten finalists.
Central with a little bit more of the possession. Lewin plays it out wide. This is Gallimore. Delivers at the near post. Trying desperately to get a touch there. Nathaniel Howe.
Finding finding some joy from the wide areas, especially on the left-hand side, which is where KC have been vulnerable in games seen before. Yeah, enough bodies back in the end. Kimani Reese, another player missing from the starting lineup, who would normally be in that back four.
Here's the delivery, and Central High trying to retrieve. Very good work there by Gordon. Oh, it almost turned out to be a really good pass to Lewin. And here's an effort that had to be touched over by Malik Williams.
Coming into the game, yes they are. Central High. Oh yeah, calm on the bench as well. He wasn't so calm between the sticks, Williams. Acrobatic save in the end, but it was a good strike from what, 25 yards out, Donald? Yeah, oh lovely. Maybe bending a little bit too early, which made the job of Williams a little bit easier. On the half volley outside of the boot.
Emerald Ayton with the effort.
Hasn't scored so far this season. That was a nice strike by the centre back.
That would have been some introductory goal. Now they're talking it over. There was always a concern. Central playing in front of a crowd like this in Kingston. Coach staff was just wondering whether they'd be able to overcome it. He said that they were in similar position earlier in the competition, in the Costa Cup I should say. They played Irwin, of course Irwin, they also wear purple. Went to Irwin, actually won 1-0. So he expected a similar atmosphere here. But of course at Irwin it would have been more intimidating, a school day. Here's a corner kick coming in. It's a good one that's headed away by So. And this one is...
was a shot went back.
I think it was a shot he was trying, you know.
Well wide in the end. But where I certainly agree with you, Central High looking a lot better, a lot more confident, getting bodies forward, which is what they need. Can't just afford to sit back and allow KC to dominate. Especially considering that KC have quite a bit of firepower on the bench, which could come into play in the second half.
KC with the majority of the possession at the moment at 52%.
It's getting closer though.
It is.
Just a 4% differential now. Central looking a lot calm on the ball, building their play nicely.
Yeah. Gordon was trying to hold it. Lewin collided with his teammate there, and it'll go the other way. That's a delightful ball over the top, but that's some good defending too.
And let me tell you, it's been a disappointing season for Jaheim Johnson, the KC number 9. Yeah, strong defending by Central, but based on the season he had last year, Donald, Jaheim Johnson, we just expected more from him this year. Yes, he's gotten injured, but he hasn't really set the schoolboy arena alight.
Oh, the ball sent inside and the header onto the post. I'm not sure if Henry Gordon was sleeping there.
And he was onside, Kennedy. That would have counted, Donald.
Yeah, they would have. But Gordon just allowing him to sneak in behind him there, made no attempt for the ball, which was a little bit surprising.
Just look at this, caught napping yet again from the left-hand side of the attack for KC, and Kennedy with a free header probably should have done a little bit better. Lovely ball over the top.
Clearly onside.
Yeah, just got under it, did Kennedy. Good attempt. He was trying to do just lob it over the keeper. Could have actually have headed it where it was coming from, and he would have had the goalkeeper beaten. Chance missed. Almost looked in the end like he got quite a bit of his shoulder as well. 6 goals on the season for Shani Kennedy.
Casey with a cross inside the box. It was one that was overcooked to some degree.
Some nice passes being put in by the captain Byam as well as Shakes.
See faithful with their numbers. I suppose they were hoping to see their superstar, but he's on the bench. No doubt they have their eyes on the semis of the Manning Cup as well on Tuesday.
And the victory here will put them in the semi-finals of this cup as well, the Champions Cup. He will take no further part, Craig Butler. Relaxing and watching the proceedings.
Some scouts are here as well to look on some of the action. Hoping to
first match will certainly have had their attention.
Oh, yeah. I felt a few of the players were playing to the gallery as well. As we take a look at Damien Lowe, the digital ambassador, of course a national defender.
Reggae boy. Good turnout here for schoolboy football. For the Champions Cup, you're always going to get a nice crowd where rural meets urban.
Urban has been getting the better of the rural teams though.
It's been a competition that has been dominated by the urban schools. This is a 9th competition, and of the 8 years, the urban schools have won 6 out of 8 titles. Cornwall in 2018 won the first for the rural area, and then last year, of course, Clarendon College.
Eaton delivers inside the area. Gallimore trying to keep it alive. Looking to put in a dangerous one here. Gallimore. Robert So is back there. Central has it again. This one is dragged wide though.
Yeah. And in fact, last year was the first, in fact, that we had 2 rural schools in the final. Dintill and Clarendon College, who won by a goal to 0. So yeah, and you have to say that the competition so far this year is following in the same vein of the urban dominance. 2 out of the 3 matches completed so far, won by urban schools.
Zidane Christie. Across to Henrik Gordon. Now Roger Lewin. This is James Dyer. Was caught by Kemoy Wall. They've actually committed more fouls. Maybe just an indication that Central, more often than not, they have been a little bit quick on the ball. Down to 10 players for a bit. Gordon is behind this one. He may be thinking of going directly, you know. Decides to chip it inside the box and couldn't find a teammate. was a dangerous looking challenge. There's a Golson threatened to take out the yellow card, decided against it. Now it goes the other way. And Teshon Mattis robbed of the ball. Emery Aiden doing a good job at the back so far for Central. Byam delivers, cleared out by Central. Now it's Casey's turn to have some time on the ball. Did well to win the header there. Nice touch back inside. He's giving chase. Can he keep it in play? He can. Does well. Aiden with a long throw. Couldn't do a lot with that. Delane Clark. He looks pensive. Raymond Watson. Oh, lovely turn, and the delivery out wide. Just miscontrolled in the end by Jaheim Johnson. He really did impress me last season, did Johnson. Had an immaculate first touch. Even last year tried to force his way into a strong Kingston College 11.
Did get quite a bit of game time as well.
Yeah.
Scored 3 goals last season, had an assist as well. He has scored 4 this season, but as you said, it just generally throughout his minutes on the field, he hasn't looked as menacing, and his touch hasn't been as clean as last year. Albeit he's had his injury problems as well.
Well, being in that position, Central High should have done better. And Robert So needs some attention. Just the 1 goal in it so far. Came pretty early in the piece. That was a lovely ball inside, you know, and Kennedy took it down well and placed it well too to get his 6th goal of the season. Shawnee Kennedy, the gallery telling him well done. Change of boots required for Jaheim McLean. Not quite playing it enthusiastically at the moment. dangerous position for Central High. Gordon is behind this. I think the aim is to go goalwards. The wall being set up by goalkeeper Malik Williams has to be precise. So too Gordon. Nope, here's a shot that goes over. Came in from Clark. It was a pretty long run-up. Really did take him out of the equation for actually taking the free kick. In the end, he skied it. Lost it. Ball over the top, the keeper is off his line and gets there in time, just ahead of Shane Gordon, who had made the run out of midfield. KC shakes. Taylor sending it out wide. Johnson. Nice turn. Drives again straight to the keeper. No problems there for Leon Ricketts. Here by Kennedy. Kennedy sends it out wide. McLean on it now. McLean sends it inside. Just got a touch on it, Gordon. Vital touches as well. Now Gallimore taking a trek. Needed for the pass to be a little bit more accurate. KC's turn. That's a well. Wondering why he didn't go after it. Well, the play has been stopped because the player is down. Take a look at this again. I felt that Gordon took a vital nick there. Yeah. Henrik Gordon.
Not sure what Kennedy was attempting though. Just look at it here. Kennedy.
No, it was deflected away from him. Yeah.
He was getting under it though. I don't think if there wasn't a touch, I don't think Kennedy would have made great contact either. But yeah, good defending in the end. Captain Clark, leading goal scorer, joint leading goal scorer for Central High with 6 goals. We will need a 7th. I think that's what he's discussing with his coach, Jermaine Douglas. Just what he needs to do up there. He's been a lone soldier for quite a while. Needs help, needs the likes of Dyer and Gallimore to join in the attack. They did have that spate of about, what, 10 minutes or so where they created some good opportunity, especially from the wide areas. They have to push more players forward. You remember, if it is tied up after 90 minutes, it's straight penalties, no extra time. So both teams will be aware of that as well.
Trying to go around his marker and does well. Was he held back there? He wanted the call.
Good defending. Strong defending there by Central High again. Difficult team to break down, even though Casey got that early goal. But if you watch their performances in the Costa Cup, just ask Edwin Allen about it.
It's a full football. Nodded away though. Central High will still have the possession. He's attacking the box. Sends his man in the back post looking for the spectacular there. And
high foot.
Yep.
Nathaniel Ho.
Ty was the one who
That's a nice
did
ball.
really well.
That's some serious karateka.
Nice movement by Jaheim Johnson. Picked up on this left side. Wall. Sometimes Andrew Gordon can be a little bit uncertain, but he did well in the end. Howell was trying to stab that one forward.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't find Clark, because you were certainly in an offside position. Ran a little bit too early. Did the captain.
Mattis now on this right hand side does well. And well, Zeland Christie didn't know too much about it.
Mattis has been so quiet, almost like he's missed the likes of Richards and Gibbs, his other two partners in crime. You haven't really called his name at all, Donald, the KC number 8 player to watch this evening.
Here he is trying to make an impact. Kennedy again, who's been a nuisance all evening inside the penalty area.
Not sure what Mattis was trying there, but that was never going to get through.
Does well, Gordon. He's a neat little player, isn't he? That should be a throw to Central.
Nice turn as well by Dyer.
A little disappointing. Again, this is Dylan Clark trying to provide an assist there inside the box. Shakes. Didn't quite work out for him.
Tricked himself in the end, Samuel Shakes. Yeah, disappointed with that. Just couldn't get rid of that brown shirt.
Kennedy is down and he requires some attention from off the bench. Less than a couple of minutes remaining. We've had quite a few stoppages in this game. I'm not sure if it's going to be fully reflected by the amount of injury time that is played at the end of 45. almost looked like a prayer meeting just now between coach and player. Again, Mattis. Central doing enough. Can they get an equalizer before the break? Almost went through. Still an opportunity. Here's a shot that's charged down. Came in from Clark. There's a shot by McDonald that goes straight back in the possession of Kingston College, and that's too much even for Jaheim Johnson. Yeah, so just a couple of minutes being played for stoppages. Can they get a second goal before the interval? McLean lost it, and now he goes the other way. Clark felt he missed a trick there, but he's still going. Delane Clark, lovely ball across, but a little bit too much for Nathaniel Howe, who I felt didn't quite attack it, but maybe it was just out of his reach. They've looked dangerous at times, Central High. Lovely ball inside to Clark. Well, Blaine Byam got the better of him on that occasion. Clark was looking for a penalty. It didn't go his way. This match is well poised, I feel. After 45 minutes, Kingston College with the goal, and they came through their number 13, Shawnee Kennedy, who got his 6th goal this season, and it was the knockdown for Central. But they came back up, they gave a few jabs, did Central High, but they have nothing to show for it after 45 minutes. But they're still very much in this contest. Still very much in this contest. Kingston College just leading by the goal after 45 minutes.
Group. Transform your everyday.
I got a mortgage customized to fit me.
Same day pre-approval on my loan. Wow!
Lower mortgage payments, so I have money to do more of the things that matter.
Happiness is owning my own crib.
Take advantage of our same-day mortgage pre-approval plus customized financing of up to 100% and enjoy low monthly payments. Happiness is home. Own it with VMBS.
Welcome back to Savannah Park here in Kingston, Jamaica. Champions Cup action, and it's Kingston College who leads Central High by a goal to nil after 45 minutes. Let's have a look at the first half highlights. Yeah, Casey in the purple and white. And on the front foot early. And just after 3 minutes, Ashani Kennedy with that finish into the near post on the half volley. And that was his 6th goal of the season. And Casey, 2 times winners in this competition, trying to make it a 3rd as well. Kennedy with the opportunity there inside the box. That was close to goalkeeper Ricketts, and he made a save. Shakes with a shot from about 25 yards out. And again, Ricketts busy between the sticks for Central High, tipping it over the bar. Central High, they would get into their own slowly but surely. And this strike from outside the area by Gordon. He hasn't scored so far this season, but yeah, certainly made the goalkeeper Williams do some work. And then this opportunity for Kennedy to double his tally. Central High falling asleep inside their own area, and luckily for them it came off the woodwork. No harm. And that was it for 45 minutes. Casey leading by a goal to nil after 45 minutes. And that's the statistic that counts. And let's go to Janae. She is in the stands with the fans.
In the stands with the fans, some familiar faces. This is an ex-player of Kingston College, Nathan Thomas. Familiar territory for you. How do you think of what do you think of the match so far?
I think Central is playing well. No disrespect to Central team. I like how they're playing. They're stopping us in somewhat, but Casey just have to stick to the plan. We're up 1-0. We don't need to do much. We just need to protect our lead, and we will be into the semi-finals.
If we take a look at this game, Whisper's on the bench. Nashardo Gibbs is on the bench, but the team that's on the field, what do you think of them?
Honestly, I think it was a very good tactical move by the coach, just to give the quote-unquote star players some time to rest and bring some fresh legs onto the pitch, and we're seeing it bearing fruit. I think the style he's playing is to allow Central to have some of the possession of the ball and then, catch them on the counter-attack, which is what caused the goal earlier. So the team are going good.
So what do you think the final score is going to be?
I think KC going to be 3 up.
Do you have anything to say to your KC supporter they can look back at?
I love KC.
What do you think the final score is going to be?
Honestly speaking, 3-0. 3-0. I didn't come here to concede a goal today, honestly. So I want a clean sheet. Yeah, and I don't think we're going to score a lot of goals on Central. The defense is playing very well. So 3-0. Once, you know, Dojan Richards takes the pitch in the second half, we're going to see a little more tempo, a little more energy, and we're looking for 2 more goals.
Well, you heard it here first. Stick around, we'll be back right after the break.
to on the home of champions in terms of the NBA. Cavaliers will be at the home of the Miami Heat on Sunday, 7 p.m., 8 p.m. ECT. You can catch that on SportsMax. And we're back here at Sabina Park. Kingston College leading Central High by a 0-0, courtesy of a 30-minute strike by a Shawnee Kennedy. Kingston College making a change. Rajay Taylor comes off. John Richards is also on the park as well. And we're on the way for the start of the second stanza here. Central High will be looking towards the crossroads area, and Kingston College will be kicking towards downtown Kingston and the Caribbean Sea. And here they are in possession. Richards getting his first touch. Richards again driving this one wide, looking to make an impact early in the second half.
Dejon Richards, 23 goals on the season, 16 assists, leading goal scorer in schoolboy football right across the island of Jamaica, just 16 years of age. 17, just turned 17. Dejon Richards.
Yep. Came on for Jaheim McLean. So Casey making two changes at the start of this second half. Darnell Edwards has also come on for KC, just to shore up the middle of the park.
Another player who would have been a regular starter. Missed a couple of games in the prelims in terms of being rested at number 6. Talented player though. Very good pass of the ball, Darnell Edwards. Third change, Gibbs also on. There's Darnell Edwards, who I was speaking about there, number 6. So Gibbs, Edwards and Richards, 3 regular starters. They get the second half for themselves.
Kennedy still on the park. Central nodding it away. War sends it back inside. Gibbs. Still a chance for Kingston College. Hit it straight at the keeper, did Tayshawn Mattis.
Good strength by Mattis.
Ball sent inside. It's headed away before Richards could get there. Wall picks it up. A shot from distance is over the top.
This is the opportunity. Good skill there by Gibbs, and look at the strength from Mattis. Very good. Creating a little space for the left foot here. Just shrugging off the challenge there, and goalkeeper was in the right position.
Central trying to burst free at the other end.
Of course, the Champions Cup starting at the quarter-final stage. Jamaica College got the better of Mannings by 4 goals to 0. St Andrew Technical got the better of Manchester by a goal to 0. And Clarendon College, the first game of our doubleheader here, TV-wise, got the better of Mona by 3 goals to 1.
Here they come. Kingston College coming across, doing the defending Zidane Christie. Kingston College with the corner kick. Kennedy decided to leave it for Wall. Kamoy Wall's delivery, nodded away by Roger Lewin. Picked up by Darnell Edwards. Edwards, Central defending stubbornly. Players down for Central with a head injury. Everett Ayton. The winner of this game will face Jamaica College in one semi-final of the Champions Cup. The other semi-final will see Clarendon College meeting up with St Andrew Technical High School, as Kingston College getting ready to make yet another change with Demario Watkins coming on.
Centre back by nature, Dawkins hasn't scored or assisted so far this season. Hasn't got a lot of playing time either. And yeah, here we going, will be a straight swap. Sow, the man to make way, Robert Sow.
Did look as if he picked up an injury in the first half. So
Dawkins coming on as a substitute. Started the last game against Mona High. And yeah, get some playing time again this afternoon.
Clark. So the chance here, that's a spectacular effort. Just missing. Nathaniel Howe on the turn, trying to guide that towards goal.
Didn't miss by far, and Williams was in trouble. Certainly out of position was Malik Williams. Luckily for him, the shot was wide.
Lovely ball played through. Nice touch inside by Richards, who's trying to whip that one just inside of the far post. And missing as well. Just seeing that through. And he has spilt it. But the referee has blown her whistle apparently.
Well, that could have been very interesting. At what point did she blow her whistle?
Well, the Central players kept playing.
Yeah, because there was no whistle initially. It was clear here that there was, well, can't say he did much wrong there. The ball went free. At this point, there's still no whistle. So fair game to Central. Yeah, good defending. Aware in the end, just to block that attempt. Howe was a man who was lurking on the edge of the box.
Edwards shakes. Hopeful ball, looking for the spectacular there. Nashada Gibbs shakes, gets it back. Booted long. Foot race on here. It's a goal kick to Kingston College.
Well, Clark not making a big deal about it, but he thought he was fouled. Did get to the ball first. Just look at this here. Dawkins was late. Dawkins did put out a right leg there. Did put out a right leg and trip him. Probably did enough to earn a free kick, Donald.
Referee probably thinking that he wouldn't have reached the ball.
That should have nothing to do with it, though, based on the current laws.
Gibbs is looking for the return. Harris. Corner kick to Kingston College. This is corner kick number 5 for Kingston College. Mattis sends it so long. Edwards. Richards to Edwards. Edwards. That ball wasn't fruitful in the end. They're still in it. Central High. And he knows it. Jermaine Douglas.
Well, they're staying close. That was key. Just the 1 goal advantage for KC. And they will also know Central, there's no extra time, it will be straight penalties, so if they can sneak that equalizer, fair game.
Oh, what a ball that is, and some good defending there by Zidane Christie, seeing that one all the way. Wins it in the middle of the park, but Kingston College, they have enough numbers back. Oh, lovely. Too much on the pass though to Richards. Richards skipped by 1 challenge. Referee deciding for play to continue. Oh, that's a dangerous 2 for the challenge, you know, on Shakes. Giovanna McDonald has to be careful.
That's a very poor poor challenge. That could easily have been a red card. Two-footed, studs up. The only thing that probably saved him is that it was low. Didn't get a card though. Incredible.
Another corner kick. Gordon goes down. Suffering from a bit of cramp, it seems. And Central may be making some changes soon.
I'm in awe that wasn't a yellow card. At least you like to talk about the orange card. I would say that was certainly orange.
There's a corner kick. It looks good. And the header downwards, easily collected in the end by Leon Ricketts. Kennedy. Lovely ball out wide. Flag has gone up for offside. Of subs warming up for Central High. Well, that was speculative from way out. Saw that Ricketts is off his line, tried to test him. Shakes. Yeah, as long as it's a head injury, play is going to be stopped. Making a second half appearance. Let's take a look at what happened here. Caught in his face there by the ball. Nathaniel Howe. Edwards continues his run. Ball played inside. Richards, oh lovely. Tried to cut back inside once more. Casey still has it. And there's a snapshot taken by Mattis. No issues there for Ricketts. Trying to counter now Central High, but Shakes is in the way. Mattis again. Gibbs couldn't quite control. James Gallimore got the better of him and put him into touch. Central, what can they do here? Need a better ball. from Howe. Mattis. Byam. War, back to Byam. Shakes. Touches it out wide. Kennedy. And too close to Ricketts.
It was actually Mattis with the pass, with the outside of the left boot. Yeah, way too close. Patient build-up though by KC. Again, Jermaine Douglas will just be aware, just that one goal advantage. He just needs one chance for his side. I do think in the last few minutes or so, though, there's been a gap created again between Clark and the rest of his teammates, playing as that real solo man up front. He needs more help, the captain, Dylan Clark. I think it's right about here, maybe within another 10 minutes, that they'll just certainly have to take some risks.
Strong punch out. Casey trying to counter. Richards just managed to get away from a second challenge. Well, eventually got the call.
Stopping a promising attack as well. No card. Well, this is unbelievable. How can that not be a card? Certainly, Richards would have been in the box had he gotten past there.
Now the card is shown. She took her time, Chris.
They heard you. She heard you.
She heard you.
I'm not the softest of talkers.
It is a free kick to Kingston College. We've seen him score from here, John Richards. It's very still conditions here. Enough for him to just drive this one. Richards. Four-man wall set up. It's Richards. No issues there for Leon Ricketts. Just to confirm, the yellow card was actually shown to Christie. Play continues quickly. And here's a shot. Oh, what a save that is by Malik Williams. Full stretch to get a strong hand on it. Denying Central an equalizer.
Joint goal scorer Shane Gordon looking for his 7th of the season. And that was a really good attempt. Had it been more towards the corner, he probably would have scored. Best chance of the second half for Central.
It's a right shake of the head there.
He's disappointed with the attempt. He thinks he should have found the far corner.
Well, there's the corner kick. Central still looking for the equalizer here. Gordon just losing out. And now it'll go the other way. Gibbs. Ball played through, delightful. What a chance for Richards. And Jamaica's teenage sensation comes from off the bench to make an impact for Kingston College yet again. What a neat finish. His 24th this season for Dejon Whisper Richards. And KC now lead by 2-0.
Might just be too much now for Central High out of Clarendon. And what a season that 17-year-old is having. 24 goals to go with his 16 assists. Amazing talent. And a patient build-up yet again for Casey. Just too much space here. Central chasing. And certainly when it got to Richards inside the box, he had the quality, the skill and the finesse to place it into the far corner. Strength here as well. Just to hold off the defence line. Just that little stutter step and hesitation. And yeah, the far triangle was waiting for him. And so was the statisticians to record 24 on a season.
Where do they go without him? What do they do without him? Dejon Richards. Absolutely wonderful. He's in an offside position now though. But what a massive impact he has made this season. Central still on it. Free kick to Central High. It's just amazing the trajectory of football matches. Central High came really close, and with the very next attack by Kingston College, they go up the other end to score and now lead by 2-0. Kennedy impactfully providing the assist for Richards. And now Central, they have a free kick and it goes to high heavens.
Very disappointing from Clark. Wow, didn't make good connection at all.
Depends on what you call good connection. Thread that through the lines, and there's another opportunity here. The flag goes up though for offside. Not a bad finish though. Eager to put his name on the score sheet. Gibbs. Liam Ricketts needs some attention as well. Henry Gordon comes off for Central High. Tyrese Thomas replaces him.
So if this result remains the same, Urban would have taken care of 3 of the 4 matches in the Champions Cup. This was the first goal for KC. Ashani Kennedy, lovely trap on the chest, and then on the half volley with the left foot for 6 on the season for him. And it was a lovely pass by Samuel Shakes to create the opportunity. That scoreline would remain until this moment. Dejon Richards coming on as a substitute at KC number 10 and adding his 24th of the season into the far corner. And KC doubling their tally, probably knocking the stuffing out of Central High along the way. Kennedy after 3, Richards after 68.
What were the odds against him to make a mark in this one? What does he do? What's the course of action from here on out? It was always going to be a difficult proposition to hold off Kingston College, especially with this one on the ball. Nice touch inside from Richards. Central High defender alive to the situation. Oh, couldn't keep that one in play. played through. It's another chance for KC off the bar and behind. It was Kennedy, close to his second. Struck the woodwork instead.
For the second time. Kennedy has a goal and assist. And 2 strikes off the bar. Lovely pass initially by Dejon Richards. Good strength here by Kennedy. Did the keeper get a touch as well? I thought he did, but...
Here's another opportunity. And this one is driven across the face of goal on this occasion. I think that was Gibbs with the effort.
He's been busy, Ricketts, and as the game progresses, he's getting even busier. Casey more comfortable now after adding the second. You just don't see where and how Central are going to get back into this one.
They've had their moments too, you know.
Yeah, but the energy levels have dropped, sitting deeper and deeper now. And the gaps between the midfield and the forward line are a lot more present.
Shakes in the way for KC. Gibbs may need some attention after that coming together. Oh, lost in a dangerous area. And ball too shallow for Clark to pounce. Here's Richards. Dejon Richards gets the return ball. Oh, tried to send it out wide to Kashib Harris. And there was a deflection on it. So it's a corner kick to KC. To deliver. Gallimore will try and clear at the second attempt. Goes much further than this occasion. Easy catch in practice there for Ricketts. Central High, they need a goal soon to get back into this match, but right now they have to do some defending. Mattis on the ball. Oh, what a ball inside that's put behind. Really good work by Zidane Christie, or else Richards would have been through again.
Here there's a look over the shoulder by Deshaun Mattis. Both very left-sided, himself and Richards. Just a dink there. Good strength here by Mattis. You just saw the glance here. Yeah, I saw Richards making a run. But Central staying alive to the play. And able to put it out for a corner. Casey to make another change.
Yeah, Romario Campbell comes on to replace Kennedy. Kennedy, contender for player of the game.
Big contender.
Yep. There's the corner kick again. Let's go up. A chance for Shakes. He missed kicks. Campbell does well to get a touch. Casey's still with it. Shakes. Always under pressure from Howe. Mattis has it. Looks up. Loved the delivery. He allowed it to bounce, you know. Probably wasn't the best idea. It was always going to skid away from him. Gallimore war in an interesting position for Kingston College inside the box. Central now will be making a couple of changes. Stephen Hamilton and Javel Barnes. Gallimore comes off. It's James Gallimore. Roger Lewin also comes off. Central trying to make use of this bit of possession, unable to do so. Now it goes the other way. Some space for Edwards here, thinking of a shot, decided to take it straight to Ricketts. Had too many options there.
This result remains the same. KC will play JC in the semi-final of the Champions Cup. Navy blue versus purple.
Howe on the ball, evading a late challenge. Came in from Richards.
Central High have another big match coming up as well. They'll be playing Manchester in the semi-final of the Costa Cup. Big moment for both those teams.
An all-brown affair.
Central High never been into the Costa Cup final. Manchester have only been there once in 2015.
How chips this one inside. It's a big chance for Central, and it's cleared out by Kingston College. They still come back with it though, looking desperately to pull a goal back, and now they have to do some defending. And it's Dejon Richards going through, sends it out wide, and oh, he was in an offside position, was he? He was.
Yeah. I have a feeling the chance at the other end by Central, I think it was blocked by one of their own players though, the shot.
Well,
look at this.
Again.
Yeah. Crowd in the box, look at, yeah. Blocked by the captain Clark. Good defending.
It was, wasn't it? That was going goalwards, you know.
I think it was heading for the back of the net. How unfortunate. That would have created a stellar finish to this game at 2-1 with about 8 minutes to go plus stoppages.
They've had their chances, Central. They haven't had as many chances as Kingston College. So the point is, they should have taken quite a few of them in order to still be in this game or even ahead.
Yeah, there have been some gaps in the KC defense. That will be something they need to rectify when they box into Andrew Technical in the Manning Cup semis.
Shakes was clipped. Play continues. Richards is quick, you know. He's really quick. Not that quick. It crossed the line. Goal kick. Flag is up for offside. As we take a look at the SportsMax app moment, and it really was a wonderful save by Malik Williams, carrying that over the bar. Fabulous hit that was from Aiton, looking for his first goal this season. Emory Aiton, but Malik Williams equal to the task. That's our SportsMax app moment of the game, courtesy of the SportsMax app.
He's another contender as well. Not Raymond Watson, but their goalkeeper Malik Williams. A couple really good saves. Probably ones that you would have expected to make, but nevertheless did execute well and made it look spectacular as well.
Good win. Central needs to pull one back, and well, he wouldn't want to see that one again. James Dyer. Casey with another change. Damian Smith coming on, replacing Shakes, Samuel Shakes. Edwards does well on the touchline, or did he lose? Yeah, ran out of real estate in the end. Lovely ball out wide to Richards. Richards trying to beat a third defender. Keeper is back there, does enough. Malik Williams. He's done really well. I'm conflicted who to choose for the player of the game. Williams or Kennedy. Lovely ball. Gibbs is on it. Gibbs does well. Nashada Gibbs pulls it back. Gibbs trying to keep it alive, but couldn't. Casey looking for one more. Richards on it. Lovely ball inside that's easily handled by Central High. Casey, they win it back though. Mattis. Oh, wonderfully done. Mattis gets it back. Mattis across the face of goal.
Doesn't score as much as he probably should. Teshawn Mattis gets in goal scoring positions, but the finish not necessarily the best. And that one wide as well. He was always stretching on his left foot, which is his favourite side. And should have done better, as we saw early in the second half as well. Score remains at 2, and Dyer is off.
So Dyer and Gordon off. As they now have their eyes on the Costa Cup semi-final on Wednesday. Anthony Graham is on. Central High is still keeping the Kingston College defense busy. So just 3 minutes of stoppages to be played. Again to add a third and ball straight to Ricketts. Of course, viewers here watching on the SportsMax app as well. All the action from schoolboy football right here on the Home of Champions in association with CVM Television, CEEN TV. He's had an outstanding game, Malik Williams, between the 6-4 Kingston College.
So like you no longer have any conflict.
He's been good. He's been really good.
Those are the two most important of them.
Those were made when the score was 1 in favor of KC. Here's a chance for Central again. KC again looking to wrap this up. Damain Smith.
I think even though we've seen that stuff from the goalkeeper Williams, I think Ashani Kennedy, based on what he's produced at number 30, no longer on the park, but he's probably been the best player overall for Kingston College.
Central looking to pull a goal back here, and this one is deflected and it goes behind. Nathaniel Howe in the thick of things still.
Will be a corner, but yeah, Kennedy, a goal and an assist, and he struck the woodwork twice as well. Sure, she's ready to blow her whistle for the final time.
And that should be the final bit of action here. It is. There's a Golson has seen enough. Kingston College, they go through to the semis of the ISSA Champions Cup. The scoreline suggests that they were on easy street. They rested this man for the first half, came on in the second, scored a goal, his 24th this season. This after our player of the game, Ashani Kennedy, opened the scoring himself pretty early in the piece, in fact in the 3rd minute of play. And Central High, they were always on the back foot in this contest. And they had several opportunities And a couple of big saves by the KC custodian, Malik Williams, between the sticks, keeping Kingston College in this contest. So wonderful results for the boys from North Street as they move ahead in the Champions Cup. After 90 minutes, Kingston College 2, Central High 0.
Nerissa Golson blowing her whistle for the start of the game as we have a look at the full match highlights. KC, after 3 minutes, they were in business. Ashani Kennedy, his 6th goal of the season, the KC number 13, and our player of the game as well. Opening off things, that was a lovely strike with the left boot on the half volley after the chest trap. And KC continuing to come forward, shakes in the middle of it. Kennedy again should have probably doubled his tally and couldn't beat the outstretched arms of Ricketts. Shakes, an attempt of his own from some 25 yards out, stinging the fingers of Ricketts, who put it over his crossbar for a corner. And then slowly but surely getting into their own Central High. This opportunity from Eaton from some way out, and Malik Williams heading to his right, had to put out a strong right hand as well to push it over the bar to deny the team in brown. Then Kennedy, a chance again inside the box with the head this time, and probably some of his shoulder as well, finding the upright, and the score stayed at 1 for the time being until the second half. Mattis getting into the area, showing good strength to hold off the defense line, but couldn't find the back of the net. Then a quick free kick taken by Central. Lovely strike there, looking for the far corner, maybe a bit too central in the end, so Malik Williams able to do the job for the second time to keep out Central High. And the very next play, KC doubling their tally. Dejon Williams, their star performer this season, Dejon Richards I should say, finding the far corner, 24 on the season for him, and KC 2-0 up, and just enough to seal the deal against this Central High team. The statistics look like that. 19 shots, 10 on target from KC was a dominant performance. Just 2 on target from 7 for Central High. Some 18 fouls between the two teams. Just 1 yellow card shown by referee Golson. 4 offsides for Kingston College, 8 corners to the 5 for Central High. No doubt that Leon Ricketts between the sticks, the busier of the two keepers with 8 saves. Majority of the possession for KC and all the goals. They go through to the semi-finals of the Champions Cup by defeating Central High from Clarendon by 2-0. Gerard Morrisili with our man of the match, Ashani Ricketts.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Chris. I'm here with the man of the match, Ashani Kennedy, and Damien Lowe, the brand ambassador for Digicel, and Reggae Boy would make the presentation. Thanks a lot, Damien. Let me step in here. Ashani, pretty good game you had. What do you think about it from your end?
It was definitely one of my best performances, which I can build on going to the semi-finals.
Yeah, tell me about how the team in generally played. Do you think you gave a good account of yourself, noting that at least 4 of your starting players would have been on the bench today?
Yes, in which 4 main man was out because we have the Manning Cup semi-final Tuesday, in which they played limited minutes.
Yeah, so tell me what you think about your opponent Central though.
Repeat?
Your opponent Central, what do you think about them?
Yeah, Central is a good school. They came out, they came and lay down, they fought to the very end.
Yeah, so congratulations and well done to you. Yeah, so that was Ashani Kennedy there, the man of the match. And now it's time to have a chat with Coach Jermaine Douglas from Central High. Coach, it's always disappointing to lose a match, but you said when we spoke at the Champions Cup draw that you wanted to give a good account of yourself. Despite losing, do you think you've been able to show Central's worth today?
I thought we competed. Lacked a bit of quality in the final third, but overall the guys did well.
Yeah, what do you think though about the game overall? Where did you lose this one?
Well, we conceded 2 soft goals, I think. The first one especially. It's a long diagonal ball. Spoke about that. Prepared for it. But the players switched off. But I thought if we had executed in the final third, at least we could have gone into the first half-time 1-1 at least if we had executed.
What are some of the positives though that you could have taken out of this one?
Well, we played against a very good Kingston College team. At no point did they overrun us in the game. So we were always in it and created some chances, half chances that on another day could have gone either way.
Well, Manchester on Wednesday in the Costa Cup semi-final, how ready are you for that one?
Well, at the beginning of the season, the objective was the Costa Cup. Champions Cup came as a bonus, and we're happy to be a part of it. But the objective has not changed. We'll go back, we'll prepare, and we'll go out there and try to do our best to get in the final.
All right, Coach, so we'll see you on Wednesday. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, let's have a chat now. That was Coach Jermaine Douglas from Central High. Let's have a chat now with Coach Raymond Watson. Coach, we know you're not a man who believes in luck, and you are one who believes your team is blessed. So, were they blessed enough tonight to put down that performance there?
Most definitely. I definitely must say, first and foremost, good game from Central High, worthy opponents, and they played some good football. I thought we just wanted it more, and we deserved the victory.
Yeah, you didn't start more, well, at least 4 of your starting players. What was the rationale behind that for you?
Just giving them a break, tired legs, and just giving them a break. And also, we have a squad of 21, and everybody deserves an opportunity to play.
Yeah, well, you've seen some of the bench starters. Does that give you a little bit of a headache now going into the Money Cup semi-final on Tuesday?
Most definitely. I told 2 of the players that I don't know what I'll do, because based on their performances, I have to go back and think really, because the goalkeeper, Malik Williams, his performance tonight, magnificent. And a tough spot. The right fullback was brilliant today. The left fullback was also very good. So, coach's headache.
Yeah, well, Kingston College, the only team to win the Champions Cup on 2 occasions. Can this season be the 3rd?
I hope so.
Simply.
Thank you very much.
All right, coach. Thank you.
So we know the semi-finalists in the ISSA Champions Cup. After Clarendon got by Mona by 3-1. Manchester went down to St Andrew Technical High School by 1-0. Jamaica College defeated the Manning School by 4-0. And then the final match of the evening, Kingston College beating Central High by 2-0. It's interesting, Chris Taylor.
Yeah, certainly. Big victory for JC in St. Elizabeth. No one would have expected the disparity in that scoreline. But yeah, JC, KC through. That should be a mouth-watering contest in the semi-finals. And the lone hope for the rural area, Clarendon College, playing probably the most exciting football we've seen in the quarter-final round. They will shape up against a tough Philip Williams coached St. Andrew Technical.
Jamaica College against Mona High, live Tuesday afternoon at 4 o'clock, 5 ECT. You can watch that on the SportsMax YouTube channel. Tell a friend. It's free on YouTube. You don't want to miss Jamaica College against Mona High. It's the first Manning Cup semi-final. And then, of course, right after that, Kingston College will play St. Andrew Technical at approximately 6 p.m., 7 p.m. ECT. You can catch that match on SportsMax too. But that's all she wrote from Sabina Park. It's been a privilege carrying this one to you. Just to remind you of the final score here, with Kingston College beating Central High by 2-0. It's goodbye from Sabina.
We're here for you. We are returning to this land. You are returning to our story. Together stronger we stand. You win the victory. We're a firm foundation here to stay. Build you a brighter way. Transform your everyday.
BM Group,
transform your everyday.
I got a mortgage customized to fit me.
Same day pre-approval on my loan. Wow!
Lower mortgage payments, so I have money to do more of the things that matter.
Happiness is owning my own crib. Take advantage of our same-day mortgage pre-approval plus customized financing of up to 100% and enjoy low monthly payments. Happiness is home. Own it with VMBS.